Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Anushri. I am here after a very long time but with a new subject. So today we are going to deal with Indian art and culture with a new style. I am just trying to mix education with entertainment. I am trying to bring to you fun with education. So let's get started. We are going to start with Indian art and culture, a summary. So here I present before you Indian art and culture, a summary. First of all, you need to know what actually Indian art and culture has for you. It has got Indian architecture, sculpture and pottery. That means you need to know कि लोग कैसे मकानों में किस तरीके से रहते थे, क्या पहनते थे, क्या बनाते थे, किस तरह के स्टैच्यूज हुआ करते थे, पेंटिंग्स, potteries, jewelry किस तरह की थी. So all you need to know about this is there in Indian architecture, sculpture and pottery. Basically, Indian architecture, sculpture and pottery will be studied for four main phases, like first of all for Indus Valley civilization, then the modern period, post-modern period and finally the Gupta period. Then comes Indian dance forms. We'll be learning the classical Indian dance forms and folk dances, etc. Indian music, same thing, classical and folk. Then the Bhakti and Sufi movement, Indian literature, various Indian cultural institutions, Indian schools of philosophies, various philosophies that evolved from time to time by different saints which became popularized. Then the Indian religions, again the way to worship God by like religions are different rivers that lead to same ocean. We will understand by reading this concept of Indian religion. So before starting Indian art and culture, let us just know in brief the timeline of the evolution of mankind on this earth. Life actually was seen on this earth 2.6 million years ago. That is the prehistoric times. So it is known as the Paleolithic age. So let's first understand the meanings of these terms. First of all, paleo means old. Lithi, that means lithos, that means land or stone. Meso means middle. Neo means new. So Paleolithic means old stone age. Mesolithic means middle stone age. Neolithic means new stone age. So easy, my god, this is so damn easy. So Paleolithic is old stone age. It started 2.6 million years ago with life on earth, and it continued till 10,000 BC. BC stands for before Christ. That means before the birth of Lord Christ. And fire was actually discovered in this era, that means Paleolithic age. Then comes the Mesolithic age, 10,000 BC to 8,000 BC. Cattle rearing was started in Mesolithic age. Neolithic age, that means new stone age, 8,000 to 4,000 BC. Agriculture started and wheels were discovered during this period. Agriculture started means people became more and more civilized by this time. Then a little bit of information, bits and bits from here and there, as the sources of this slides. This slide is the NCERT books from class 6 and class 11 and fine arts book from class 11. So whatever information I got from there, I tried to actually put in all these slides. So this is little bits of information. Rock shelters of Bhimbetka are an archaeological site. Do you know what Bhimbetka, from where this word Bhimbetka comes from? Bhimbetka actually is Bhim Bathak. And Bhim Bathak, guess what? Bhim is actually the iconic character from Mahabharata, the masculine Bhim. So Bhimbetka rock shelters are an archaeological site in central India that spans the prehistoric, Paleolithic and the Mesolithic periods as well as the historic periods. It exhibits the earliest traces of human life on the Indian subcontinent. Ostriches in India, these were found during the Paleolithic period, and large quantities of ostrich egg shells were found at Patna in Maharashtra. Designs were engraved on some pieces while beads were also used. Mehergarh, it is a Neolithic site. Neolithic means new stone age site. 7000 BC to 2000 BC. It is located near Bolan Pass on Kutchi Plain on Balochistan, Pakistan, to the west of Indus River Valley. Now moving further, after Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic age, we have Chalcolithic or the Copper age, which is a part of Bronze age, 2700 BC to 1900 BC. Indus Valley civilization also falls during the same period. Indus Valley civilization is from 3300 BC to 1300 BC. Actually, it can be divided into three phases: early Harappan phase, mature Harappan phase, and then the late Harappan phase. After the Chalcolithic period, we have the Iron Age. Here we see the Vedic period, 1700 BC to 500 BC. After that comes the Mauryan Empire and then the Gupta period. So you just need to know about which particular empire came, so it becomes easy for you to relate things. Iron Age or the Vedic period can be divided into two: early Vedic period as well as the late Vedic period. So now in gist we have the timeline, the complete timeline: the Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age, Neolithic age, Chalcolithic age, Indus Valley civilization. This is important to you. Indus Valley civilization, it spans from 3300 BC to 1300 BC. Iron Age, Vedic period, Mauryan period, this is important, 322 BC to 187 BC. Gupta period, 319 AD to 605 AD. Point to be noted, my lord. The Delhi Sultanate is from 1206 to 1526 AD. Mughal period, 1526 to 1857 AD. We have the colonial period, then the post-colonial period, that means the current India. So I am sure, in fact I believe that you understood the timeline, you are little clear about the timeline. On the basis of this we have history of India, that means ancient India, medieval India and the modern India. Ancient India, 500 BC to 550 AD, just understand what we are going to learn in ancient India: spread of Buddhism, Jainism, Mauryan Empire, Gupta period and so. Medieval history, 550 AD to 1526 AD, that means the post-medieval period, Delhi Sultanate as well as the Mughal period, etc. Modern history, the colonial era, the British in India, India after Gandhi and before Gandhi, etc. So this is just in a nutshell the history of India as well as the history of mankind on earth. This will help you in understanding art and culture in future. It was an introduction to art and culture. I hope you got what I wanted to tell you. So this is a few bits of information. Again, you can just go through it. Now I am now at the end of the lecture or the end of this video, and coming up next will be Indian architecture, sculpture and pottery. If you like this effort, if you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please let me know how you like this video, what improvements you want from this video and what you expect from me in future. So see you guys in my next video. Till then, enjoy what you do and do what you enjoy. Bye.